Afternoon, guys. You're watching this and you're curious. We actually just finished dragging in that Massey 82 combine and just got it down off the deck. Finished that video and threw the chains back on and hopped back in. Stopped at Norton for some diesel, and now we're actually headed across the state line about, it's about 30 miles from home for me to Hendley, Nebraska. Not much in Hendley, Nebraska. We're actually going southwest to Hendley to pick up a tractor here shortly. Tractor was sold new in Norton, so that's even better for me. We'll show you in a minute, but first stop on our way up there is we're gonna eat lunch at the Burger Bus at the Country Corner in Hendley. To get some nice, probably have an Oklahoma burger or two. And then we're gonna go get the tractor loaded. Supposed to run tractor, hasn't, I think it belongs to an older guy. I saw it yesterday, liked it, bought it, didn't even start it. Figured it would run stuff I work on all the time. I think he might have actually messed with it yesterday afternoon and made sure to run for me. But we're gonna go do that. We'll probably top off hydraulic oil, stuff like that, because it does have a loader on it. And he said it was steering weird. But yeah, we'll dump some oil in it and then see what happens from there. Hopefully we can get her up on the trailer and home with no dramatic. We got, about 20 minutes more driving, then we're gonna eat lunch, then buzz over and load a tractor. Just got done eating lunch, so guess it's time to reveal what we're after here today. We'll just stop right there. Egging cab number 1. You see that? Unique tractor overall. Really, really unique. Really excited about this guy. 1070 case. Diesel, obviously. Gear drive, not a power shift. First things first, you see the big egging cab on it. It's got 23/130 rear rubber on it. It's got the wide Western fenders and this big monstrosity of a Leon loader, which they are stout loaders, but really pretty straight tractor. It's a 71 model with the fiberglass nose, not the cast iron nose like the last couple we've drug in. But a big interesting thing here is it was sold new in Norton, Kansas at A&T Implement. So another one, another local case tractor. Egging cab on it. It's pretty good overall. The door glass is broken and it's missing glass there where the loader stuff runs in and out, but that's not a big deal. Doors here, gear drive tractor, so not a lot going on there. He actually started it for me yesterday and has since lubed up the shifters and stuff because they were kind of sticky, but it should just fire up and run. He said I might have to jump it, but I also brought a battery with me. Yeah, big 23/130 rear rubber. This side is a Goodyear, the other side's Firestone. It'd be nice to make that up. Looks like I might have a leak on the front bolster. Not a big deal. It is low on hydraulic oil, I do know that, so I have some we're going to dump in it. This fender's a little crinkled up, that's life, whatever. But really, really unique tractor. I really actually love that it's got this egging cab on it. Really adds to the appearance. 540 and 1000 PTO, no 3-point, love that. Weighted heavy on the back end, which is nice for loader tractor stuff. I'll probably take this loader off when I get home, but leave the mounts just in case I need a loader tractor in a pinch. This is not a tractor I'm planning to sell. I'll probably sell my other 1070. It's a Western power shift now and keep this guy around. But I guess I'm gonna take a minute here and dump some hydraulic oil in, and then we will see if it fires up and if everything functions so we can load it. We didn't buy either of these two. Not really what I'm interested in. That's a power shift 1070. That's fine. I like the Desert Sunset ones, let's be honest. I'm gonna set you guys up here and we'll see if it cranks up today. He said he charged the battery for me, but that doesn't mean it's gonna start, I suppose. came right to life. I don't even have to put a battery on it. That's wonderful. Does steer hard. We'll change the hydraulic filter out, and really it should probably be serviced. It's been since 2016, it looks like. The oil hasn't changed, so might stop at Roy's in Norton, the same building where this was sold new, on the way home and get some filters for it. Because yeah, this is a keeper tractor for me. And it is going to be just as wide as my trailer going up. But hydraulics are a little slow too, so I don't know. I'm not really that tied to this loader. I'm just thinking backup loader tractor in a pinch. But we'll probably drop the loader off of it. I'd really actually like to use this to pull our John Deere chuck wagon feed wagon, honestly, because I have a cab then to use, which is good. And I don't really need a heater in there, just as so much a cab to keep me out of the wind. That's kind of the plan. I mean, we could probably figure out a heater if need to. But I see that tire is low on the front too, which probably isn't helping our steering situation either. But we're gonna flip the ramps over and back this girl on. That was fun. There's like zero forward visibility with the loader and cab, so I couldn't see, you know, how centered I was on the trailer. So that was fun. And then so much weight on the nose of this tractor. It steers poorly, number one, but I was spinning out on the big rubber trying to get up the ramp. But we got there, thank goodness. That wasn't really that much fun, but throw 4 chains on this thing, get her boom down. I think I might need some air in that right rear tire when I get home, but that's okay. It's up here. I don't know what this thing weighs. I'm sure it's not exactly light. We might run it across the scale when we get home to see. The foot throttle, I forget these guys have foot throttles, and those are really handy sometimes on these, but it's up here. It's on. That rim's a little rusty crusty, but it doesn't sound full of fluid, but it might be. It's okay. It's up here. It's loaded. We're gonna throw chains on it and go home and tell the buffalo goodbye that are over here too. It's home, down off the trailer. We're gonna figure out what it takes to take this loader off. It's fairly quick attach-ish. This crossbar has to be taken off. We got a pin here to pull, a bolt right there to undo, and I should be able to back up and just like tip this thing, tip the front end of this down once it's backed up far enough. I hope. We'll see. It's got big old long hydraulic hose, which pretty much tells me I should be able to back out from underneath this thing. If not, grab a bite-eye. We'll get her off one way or another and set down, because yeah, I'm not leaving the loader on this. I'm gonna leave the brackets behind just so I have the option here to use the loader, but do not want the loader on it, and would like to, yeah, just have something that's a little bit more usable for sure. That's the plan. I'm gonna get a wrench out and bust some nuts and bolts loose and go from there. It's off and all disconnected. There's still two constant flow hydraulics running in there for now. We'll sort that out at a later date. I just wanted the loader off. Let's back it out where I can see it better now and gather more opinion. All right, so there you see it with the old loader off. That is a lot better looking tractor in general. We're gonna leave the loader bracket on there in case I need a loader tractor in a pinch in the next few weeks, months, year, I don't know. It's not hurting anything. She looks really, really good though. Really love the egging cab look on this. It's just a very unique setup where, you know, these could be had with a factory cab. And obviously this guy that bought this new decided against a factory cab, and then I would assume later decided he wanted a cab to use it in the winter, which we've heard that before. But the egging looks really unique on there. Just, you don't see a lot of 70 series case tractors. They're either open station or cabbed. I mean, very rarely. I've seen some full vision and Excel cabs on them too, and then my 1370 had that weird aftermarket one on it too. But just really, really odd and cool. Interestingly equipped as well, where it's a big rubber, wide fender tractor, 8-speed, so no power shift to worry about there. Really starts up and runs awesome. It's got the tall pre-cleaner there, where this one has the aftermarket style pre-cleaner. Big rubber. I did notice some fluid seeping around that valve stem there, so need to look at my other 1070 that's on big rubber, and if it has better rims, we maybe do some swapping or something. I really don't like how it has one of the Harvest King Firestone Field and Road style, and then a long bar, short bar Goodyear either. She's been pulled. Who's surprised that it worked its life? You know, we can always swap it with that one or just find another new drawbar. Hydraulic pump looks like it could very well be the original one, so that's a little scary, but not surprising. Got some net wrap in that wheel there I need to burn out. Still is the original tank that looks to have been patched before. We might have to swap that out at some point if it becomes an issue. Really, honestly, it wouldn't hurt to narrow it up just a little bit because she's plenty wide, but that's also like effort, and it looks like I don't have that much room to come in, maybe an inch or two, so maybe we don't waste our time on that. And then I got mismatched front rims, but we can solve that problem as well. Obviously gonna have to service it fuel filters, hydraulic filters, air filter. In the cab here, we got a couple pieces of glass broke. That one's broke, that one's broke. Noticed that the front right lower is broken, and I'm missing one entirely over there. It's funny, all the years this door has rubbed right there. Kind of funny. Seats, meh, that's easily replaced with new cushions. Suspension on the seats also pretty shot. Not a lot going on in here. Don't love this right here because it kind of blocks some visibility, so might have to rip that out at a later date if I feel like it. What else? Yeah, there's your egging cab serial number. Old radio up there. Might have had a roof mount swamp cooler at some point in time in its life. Shows 8408 on hours, but the tack needle is broke off, but I haven't really paid attention if that's still counting. And then it says new motor overhaul at 6300, so it doesn't have a ton of hours on an overhaul, it looks like. If that is true, could use some new seals here around the cab. Wouldn't be that hard to loosen the cab up and put a bunch in it. And maybe try to sound deaden this thing. I don't know. I'm planning on using this as like my feed wagon tractor next spring or something like that. It's all kind of whatever. It'll get used. But these eggings you can open up wide. You kick that one open, sides, and then the back opens up. You can get some ventilation in here. There's a pencil shoved up in the headliner there. That's cute. But overall, really good tractor, and really excited about it because, let's get the steering wheel up out of the way, because it was sold new at A&T in Norton, or Tebow Implement in Norton. So I think it says A&T behind that. Yeah, A&T, Heston, Flex-King, Sunflower, Norton, Kansas. And then looks like somebody tried to stick another implement dealer decal over it at some point in time in its life, or they stuck the A&T decal over the top. I don't know. Trying to disguise something there, but minor. Little moss, could use a bath. Detail would look pretty good, really. Like that they have moved the battery over here. There's room for a single group 31 right there. But funny story, the guy that owned this tractor and the guy that owned this tractor were really good friends. So kind of interesting that they ended up together here. And this guy here, the guy that bought this tractor back in the day, he was my grandpa's auction clerk. And so kind of a close local connection tractor. And yeah, just fun too. Pretty good local-ish tractors from local sources, which is about my favorite, honestly. And I'm just glad this one seems to be runnable and usable. Need to see about getting the covers that go over that, because I don't like the exposed hole. Usually I had like a black cover over those if they didn't have a light in them, so gonna have to look into that as well. That's about it here. Not a will it run because the tractor already ran. Just a picking up and getting home video, I guess. I don't know. We'll go with that for now. But really tickled with this thing. I'm gonna put her to use for sure, because it's a cool one. But that's gonna be it here, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm on all the social medias as @TMontyIH. My website is territorialtrading.com. Got plenty of IH salvage tractor parts from 06 series up to 86 series available if you need something, get a hold of me. That's gonna be it here. You guys take care. Go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.